Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MJNA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to use this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Absolutely monster move today, not only from a price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and by far the biggest volume this chart has had for quite a while. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's get some levels of support mapped out, then we can talk areas of resistance. First area of support is what I would call the ideal level, meaning if you say, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up above 15 cents. Now don't get me wrong, if the price falls below 15, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can somehow manage to stay up above it, that would definitely be a huge sign of power on the bull's part. Next level of support after that, down here at 13.5 cents. So the near term levels, 15, 13.5 cents. Taking a step back, looking at the big picture of things. So this definitely assumes that you have more of a broader term time horizon, but that is where the purple line comes into play, which is the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself higher and higher. So from a very cut and dry perspective, if you're saying, hey, look, Clay, I just want a straightforward way to gauge the health of the move. This right here being defined as quote-unquote the move. How do you gauge the health of that? Again, going back to that purple line, as that purple line moves higher and higher, as long as the price can stay above it, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, no questions asked. What about areas of resistance? Well, in all honesty, I'm not going to talk about levels of resistance because in my opinion, the top priority right now has nothing to do with the resistance levels, but it has everything to do with building higher bases and going through healthy consolidations. A healthy consolidation being defined as putting in a higher low. Because as long as higher lows are being built over time, then the rest of the chart is going to come together. The rest of the pieces are going to fall into place. And one of those pieces being levels of resistance will be broken. Because when you stop and think about it, okay, well, if a price just keeps putting in higher lows and higher lows, eventually the price runs out of room and it's just got to go higher by default. So focus on building higher lows. And like I said, let everything else take care of itself. But nice move today, nice move yesterday too. And as long as the price keeps building higher bases, like I said, just sit back and let the chart do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.